Hi, Peter Eddie here. Today I want to continue talking about what happened with the Who, um, with them firing Zak Starkey. First they fired him, then they rehired him, then they fired him again, then they rehired him. No, no, other way around. Sorry. First they fired him, then they hired him, then they fired him. No, first they fired him, then rehired him, and now they're again firing him. It's crazy. Then they wanted Zak to tell a lie, saying that he left on his own. He said, I can't do that. I love the Who too much. I love the Who. I'd never leave them. So, and I'm not going to lie about it. The thing is, it's Roger that's at fault, not Zak. Roger Daughtry, he said that Zak's drum playing is too loud. Now here's a man who had Keith Moon as a drummer, and Zak Starkey's playing is too loud. Now, Roger Daughtry had told people that his hearing is going, and his sight is going. He's losing his sight. He's becoming blind. Then he says it's normal with old age. Well, it's kind of normal with old age to have your hearing, lose a little bit of your hearing and needing a hearing aid and all that. It's not too normal to go blind. He claims he's going blind, and he claims it's because of age. Now, I don't believe that in a minute. I don't believe that he's going blind. Probably, most people that get old, they get cataracts, and it's a simple surgery. It's a laser surgery. It's a simple surgery where they just fix it. What they do is they take the lens from your eyes. Every eye has a lens, and the lens apparently the lens you're born with apparently had cataract in it, which is stopping you from seeing too clearly. And usually you get it in both eyes. And usually you get it when you're old. When you get old, it's an old person's disease. Very curable. As a matter of fact, people wear glasses like me, they can ask. They can say, I want 20/20 vision without glasses. And what they do is they would take the lens, a new lens, and put it on your eye, and put corrective lenses in your eyes right away, and you don't need glasses anymore. When I become 80, 90 years old, I think I want to do that. Not that I look terrible with glasses. I don't. Maybe I look better with glasses. I don't know. But sometimes you can't find your glasses. What you do with it, if you have, but you have it, in your eye already. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, so Roger Daughtry said he's going blind. I don't believe that for a minute. I think what's happening is he probably has cataracts, maybe a bad case of it, so he can't see. Is he having the intelligence? Or doesn't he know that there's a simple surgery to correct this? I'm sure he's seen doctors. Okay, so I think he's ridiculous. I don't think he's going blind, and I don't think that that going blind comes from age. You can live 100 years old and not be blind. So anyway, but I do believe that he probably has a hearing problem. And he said that Zak Starkey was playing too loud, probably because of his hearing problem. And that's why he fired him. Ridiculous. Here's a man who was working with them for 29 years. He's probably I wouldn't say he's as good as Keith Moon, but he was good. He knew what to do. He was with the band for 29 years. He's gonna know what to do. And to fire him right before you're doing a tour. And they're saying Roger Daltrey said they're gonna get this other drummer. His name is Scott DeVals. Now Scott DeVals was his personal drummer from when he did some solo work. So I'm not saying, I don't think, he's probably not a bad drummer. But I wouldn't say I would probably say that Zak would probably be better. At least, he is more of a known name because it's Ringo's son. Anyway, so this Scott DeVals, he made a statement. And he said he's feeling very bad of what happened. He's feeling very bad. But he's accepting to be the new drummer of The Who. He's accepting that. But he still feels bad what happened to Zak. Listen, if you feel so bad, say no, I'm not going to be your drummer. Keep Zak. But you know what? He wants the fame. He wants to be known as the new drummer of The Who. If I was a drummer, I wouldn't mind being the drummer of The Who. Probably makes more money to be a drummer of The Who than what he's doing now. And be at the whole tour, he's probably going to make a lot of money at the tour. But he feels bad of what happened to Zak. You feel so bad, have Zak stay. Of course, you're not going to do it. Maybe you could tell, The Who, Daltrey and Townsend, Pete Townsend, to have Zak with you, and you're going to have two drummers. I don't know. And the whole thing's crazy and all that. And who knows even if this tour is going to happen. They might, just sell all these tickets and then have to return all the money. Because now I hear that some kind of rumor, but some said it's not true. Some kind of rumor that says that Roger Daltrey is saying that he doesn't want to really be doing a tour with a half-hearted Pete Townsend. Whole thing's crazy. Anyway, then people said that's not true. People said that's not true. Okay, so that's what's going on. But I'd like to hear your opinion. What do you think? It's not like, the Beatles had Pete Best. And then they said, they like Ringo better, so they fired Pete Best. It's not like that. Pete Best was only there like a year. And all that. And they knew he wasn't a good drummer. They really liked Ringo better. Ringo was a better drummer, so they took Ringo. But so this is not like this. Zak Starkey was with them 29 years. And look what happened. All right, so I'm going to cut a little short. I just want to, tell you the latest news and I ask you what do you think, you guys? What do you think? What's your opinion? Should they keep Starkey or not? Of course, I think they should keep Starkey. But what's your opinion? And please, I'd like to get more subscribers, if you don't mind. Just subscribe to my channel. I have lots of things on this channel. Lots of Beatles stuff. Because I'm Beatle Eddie. There's lots of Beatles stuff here. And I even talk about movies, and I talk about old movies and new movies, and all kinds of things like that. I think you're going to like it. So why don't you subscribe to me and give me a thumbs up. And thanks for listening. We'll be saying it. Take care. Bye.